It's another busy day at CardsHQ, but we've got a problem. Some of our showcases are starting to look pretty empty because a lot of people have been buying our cards both in store and on our website, CardsHQ.com. We need to get these showcases refilled, and that means I need to do a lot of buying. So I've got cash and I'm set up today to buy collections that walk in the door. Let's go. Well, who do we have here? You're selling cards to CardsHQ?
210 cards.
Wow. 210 cards? Where do you find these cards?
So basically the story is I was sick from camp, so I wasn't going to camp. And we just had a pile of cards just down in the basement in a box. And I decided to just spend like 4 hours looking through them, and I found all these cards.
That's awesome. And these are your cards. You didn't go through my cards, right?
No, I went through my brother's.
Technically, these are my cards.
Technically, they're Reeves' cards.
And there are some good cards. Like, we have some nice cards.
For a long time, I imagine.
No, I've not looked at these for a minute.
By the way, if you haven't figured it out yet, these are my sons. This is Harrison, 9 years old. This is Reeves, 13 years old. You've seen them obviously on the show before. And they both have their own YouTube channel, Card Kids, where their adventures around CardsHQ during trade nights and at different card shows. So make sure to check out the Card Kids YouTube to get their own perspective on everything. So let's see what we got.
Okay.
Well, hold on, look at this thing.
Yeah.
That's no small card.
This is the biggest one we found. Everything else is less expensive.
Did you know you had that, or you just
No
found
idea.
that card?
The Spencer
That's the
Jones.
refractor too.
Out of $4.99.
First Bowman auto refractor, number to
$350.
$4.99 on card auto.
$350.
$350 is what do you think it's worth now?
That's what he thinks it's worth.
Well, we'll be the judge of that. We'll be the judge of that.
So we think that these two piles are like the ones that are around probably over $5.
Okay.
The majority is probably over 10. These are definitely under $5.
All right, sounds good. And you want to sell all of them to the shop?
Every single one.
Every single
And are you looking for cash or for store credit?
Probably
or?
store credit.
Price for credit.
Great. Well, we're always willing to work with you a little bit more on store credit. So, all right. So, Sammy, how do we want to approach this?
Okay, so what I would normally do is, so like the less than $5, I'd go through and portion out which ones are definitely $1 to $2.
Okay.
Put them in a stack and normally ask the customer what they want per card.
Okay.
Just to make it easier.
So we'll
just
do
we're
that.
not
We'll
looking.
do that deal separately from the rest.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start there. All right. So Sammy's going to go through those. In the meantime, I'm going to look up the Spencer Jones to see what I think the Spencer Jones is worth. Now, Harrison, you said you think it's worth $350. How did you come up with that price?
So there was like a sale for $350, and that was like one of the only sales.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to Market Movers. Spencer Jones Bowman Refractor. This Spencer Jones recently sold in PSA 10
$500
for
bucks.
$500 bucks. So it might be $350, might be a little aggressive raw, but let's look at what they've done recently raw. You're right, actually. They're selling the recent sales of that card raw, $350, $378, $408, $519. So I guess a lot of people think that these raw cards they're scooping up are gradable. Let's see what the PSA 9s. The PSA 9s of this are doing $305, $276, $325. So basically, when people are buying the raw cards, they're taking a chance they're going to get a PSA 10.
I mean, this one looks nice.
This one looks nice? You think
does.
this is 10 capable?
There's one little dent.
Ooh, don't like hearing those words. One little dent. The graders at PSA are not friendly with little dents. Let's take a look here. We'll see what the audience thinks about it.
Though you could definitely sell it in the raw section for $350 since that's what the comps are, no?
Yeah, probably so. It looks pretty clean to me. The centering on it's good. The corners look good.
It was back here somewhere.
Oh, the dents on the back? Well, you know what? PSA is more forgiving about the back of the card.
If you look at what the raw stuff's done, $350 is not like actually that bad. It's almost under comps if you like took the average of the last, what were there, 4?
Yeah, so last raw sale on this Sammy, $350. Last PSA 9 sale, $305.
Okay.
What would we likely offer on a card like that?
So what I would do, I'd probably put it right in the middle.
Okay, of a PSA 9 and a raw?
Yeah.
And then offer 70% cash, 80% trade?
Yes, sir.
So there you
So
go.
that's 375. No, that's 325. 325 times 0.8.
Yep.
260.
So that's our offer, $260 in store credit for that card. How do you feel
fine.
about it?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's
Okay, well, we got our first deal done. There you go, $260 in store credit for a Spencer Jones card that you just found that you didn't even realize you had. So So there we go. We got an audience over there clapping behind us that we got our first deal done. There we go. I like that. Okay, so that's 260. So we'll put that off to the side. How are we looking over here, Sammy? You're going through the piles right now.
Just about done.
That was a
I was
delayed,
there for
that
about-
was a delayed high five.
I was there for about 5 minutes. That's gonna be clipped in the YouTube video.
What are you seeing here?
I'm seeing a lot of, you know, $1 stuff.
$1 stuff.
But this is the stack of, you know, autos, patches.
Okay.
Probably that'll do pretty decent on whatnot, so I'll offer more.
Okay. And so while he's going through that, oh, that one is numbered.
Numbered to
Okay.
39.
I was
One of
like,
39.
why would that be more expensive? All right, Hertz rookie, yeah, that's gonna
This is a
qualify.
Saquon. Is that one of those T-Mall boxes?
It's not a rookie, just a silver die cut.
Yeah,
Eh,
nothing crazy.
not sure that one's gonna get 5.
Numbered
Yeah,
Saquon.
college card, maybe.
Herbert rookie.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
That would
It's
def-
just out of
that-
Chronicles, $5 maybe. Jordan. Okay.
Jordan. LeBron. Probably not $5.
Yeah, some of these are a little shy of $5, I would say. Devontae Smith Prism Break.
Cam Akers is 75.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean some, I think
Bullard.
some.
Williams. Murray rookie.
All right, well, we're going to see how Sammy approaches these in
Pat
this.
Freiermuth
Some of these
rookie.
are definitely $5
Messi.
plus.
Prism
Yeah.
base.
Well, those were actually for a while we're doing.
20-ish.
20-ish.
I mean,
Is that
there's
what we're doing
cards
now?
that are definitely more than 20 than
Okay.
10 bucks.
All right, well, let's finish these up first, and then we'll move into these.
So this is the stack that I want to ask you what per card
I just
you
look
want.
through it?
Absolutely.
Is that the stack that you think?
That's the cheaper.
This was
This
the-
is
this was
the
the
cheap
cheap
stack.
stack.
So this is the stack that Sammy thinks these are like, you know, dollar bin type cards, right?
They're all like not crazy cards.
I mean,
or
what do you,
anything.
so on a per card basis, what do you, as Sammy said, what do you want for these on a per card basis?
Would you be like, okay, like $1.50, Harrison? That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
It's probably like,
I don't know that we're going to be $1.50 on these, just so you know, but you can ask. You can ask.
all right, so where do y'all want to be on these?
See, that's a good negotiation tactic, audience. Look at that. Ask. You see, we ask the customer where they want to be on it. Customer turns around and asks us where we want to be on it. That's always good. Good tip in negotiation. Don't make the first offer. Let the other person make the first offer.
And where do y'all want to be on it?
What are you thinking on these? Are these all dollar bin type cards? So we.
I think you could sell most of these for $2. Is what I think. Like a lot of these rookies, you could probably get away with like $2.
There might be a few in there, but these are definitely the cheaper
Definitely,
ones.
100%.
Okay.
So I struggle with paying $1.50 only because, you know, you got like collegiate. They'll sell for $1 all day, but at $1.50, it's tough, you know?
Where do you want to be on it?
I'd offer around 80 cents to $1 a piece on those.
How many cards are there total?
I would do
7,
$1.
8, 10.
All right, 58.
Can we just do 50 on all of them?
60?
50? No, it's not 60. It's over $1.
Oh.
Just 50 on.
50 store credit.
Yeah.
That is fine by me.
50 store credit, done deal.
Is
Okay,
that
there you
good
go.
with you?
There you go.
You said
We
a
got
dollar card. That's basically a dollar card.
$50 store credit for that pile. So we got that pile done. We got the Spencer Jones.
So right. So right now we're at that number.
We're at $310.
So where would we want to be on these ones?
Okay, now these, definitely the better ones, for sure. I'd like to be around $2 a piece.
32 cards, so $2 a piece. So our offer is $64.
Could we
on
be
those
at?
cards.
Can we be
$64.
at 80? That's $2.50 a card.
How about we meet at 72?
Yeah, that's fine.
Works for me.
So
Deal.
here you go.
Deal.
So now
382.
All right, more clapping. Good, more clapping
that's
from the
gonna be
audience.
310 plus 72. So we're at 382 right now.
All right. So now talk to us about these piles.
So I mean, there's definitely nicer ones in here, and there's a few that are like maybe a little less than 5, but it's definitely all like right on that 5 number.
Okay. What are you going to use the store? Well, first of all, who gets the store credit?
Wait, we're splitting
split
it half and half.
half.
You're splitting in half-half. Now these are all your cards?
These are all my cards.
But I was the one that found it.
You discovered them.
You discovered them. So you're getting a finder's fee for discovering cards that
Pretty.
Reeves
It's a pretty
forgot
hefty.
about.
It's a pretty hefty fee.
It's a pretty hefty, it's becoming a hefty fee. So what are you going to spend your store credit on? You'll have at least a couple $100 worth of store credit here. What are you going to spend your store credit on?
I'm looking at some of the Pokemon singles.
Pokemon. Oh, interesting. Okay. How about you?
I saw some of the raw football that was looking really nice, and some of the graded football.
So we gone through these so far. This pile, guys, we don't think those are worth $5. We think those are more like dollar type cards. So look through those. If you disagree with us on any of them, let us know. Otherwise, we're going to price those out as more like lower dollar type cards. He's just creating 2 piles. Assume the pile that he agrees are $1 and the pile that he's going to try to beat us up on.
I'm fine with these ones.
Okay, so these ones you agree. Are you good with $1 each on those?
I'd say 2.
Probably 2 is fine on these ones. That's a numbered Saquon. I mean, that's a decent card.
How about $1.50 on these?
How many cards are there?
19.
And then there's these 4, or that's 5. So that's 24. So how much is that?
$36 for 24 cards.
$40.
That's what I was thinking.
How about 38?
38.
Perfect.
$38. Done deal.
Well, because that just makes it exactly on a even number now. So then these were the ones I wasn't really sure that are $1.50 cards. I mean, I can just go through them. Gabriel Davis rookie, Tua rookie, CD
Couple
rookie,
bucks, couple
Devontae
bucks,
Smith
couple
rookie,
bucks.
CD rookie,
Couple bucks.
DeAndre
But these
Swift,
are all, but you hold on and
Love
pause now.
rookie.
I agree, but pause. I agree, you got rookie cards in here, but these are also brands that were highly printed, not super sought after. Like that's a Panini, that's actual Panini brand, right? This is Luminance, that's Chronicles. These are just not like, that card's gonna get a couple of bucks. This card will get $2 or $3. This card will get $2 or $3. That's like $2 or $3. So these ones really aren't much more than that. I get that they're rookie cards of these guys, but they're just sets that just don't have.
Could we be at 3 on this stack? Could we be at 3 on?
250?
Yeah, 250.
250. I think that's fair on that. 250. I don't think we can go any higher on those.
Can we just make it 63 so we don't have decimals? 50 cents.
Yes.
Yeah.
63. You beat us on the negotiation.
Let's
$63. Okay. All right. So those are good too. So that's 63. So then the final thing is this last pile. So Sammy, talk to them about that pile here.
Okay, so this stack was definitely the stack where you said 5 or more, and
I can-
possibly 10.
I'll make 2.
That's
I'll
cool.
make ones that I think are possibly 10, then ones that are probably like, the
Well,
close
do you have an
five.
offer at this point, Sammy, on the pile?
I would like to be $4 to $5 a card.
Okay. Yeah, because there's some in here like, I mean, even the Burrow rookie's cool, but once again, it's Luminance, so that's like probably, I don't know, $5, something like that. Maybe $8. I haven't looked it up. I'm going off gut. I mean, rookie and stars, Saquon, that's probably just like $3. So if we say $4.50 a card, that's $207. It's a nice frothy amount of store credit for you guys. Think how much damage you can do in those showcases for all the store credit you're about to get. $690 total for everything.
217 to make it 300 on the dot, or 700 on the dot.
700 on the dot.
I think that's good. You want, so $700 total store credit for everything?
Yep.
Do you feel good about that?
Fine by me.
$700 store credit. We just did one heck of a deal. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm glad you found those cards, H. Now we'll have to see what you buy. Have fun. How's it going? Good. What's your name?
Yimmy.
Yimmy. Nice to meet you, Yimmy.
I got a couple cards I want to show you guys.
Okay, these are ones you're interested in selling?
I'm interested in selling them,
Okay.
and if the price is right on this one, I'll either sell it or grade it.
Grade it or sell it. Okay, cool.
Super cool.
So Amen Thompson, this is from Obsidian. So this is a pretty new set, Obsidian basketball. This is his rookie patch auto, and that looks like a laundry tag patch.
is.
So that's pretty cool. White variation, probably pretty low numbered if it's a laundry tag. Look at that, it's number 3. Wow. Card number 2 of 3.
Yeah, so
That's awesome. That's a good card. That's a really good card. Now, were you able to find you have a sense of price of this card at all?
I don't.
Is this one you pulled out of a box?
I got it off a break.
You got it out of a break. So you bought into a break. Did you have the Rockets or was it just random?
The Rockets.
Okay. And you were hoping for a good
I was
card
hoping
of
for him,
Thompson's?
so.
You were looking for him and you got him in a big way. Pricing a card like this, a new set out of 3, is always tough because they're probably, the other 2 copies of it probably haven't sold.
Right.
So it's hard to find a comp specifically for this card. So there's a couple of different strategies that we can use. One strategy is we can look at what other cards of his rookie patch autos have sold with different serial numbering. Chances are we'll probably find one maybe out of 10 that's sold or something of that nature. And then you can increase the price a little bit based upon the fact that it's an out of 3 versus maybe an out of 5 or an out of 10. So we can find an out of 5 or out of 10. That's going to be a pretty good comp for it. And this would probably be a little bit more valuable than what one of those would have sold for. Another option is we can see other players who maybe have a sale of their out of 3 of the same card, and we can look at the relative value of their other cards related to his other cards to get a sense of their markets, and then we can relate the sale of their out of 3 to what his out of 3 might be. So I'm gonna have Sammy work on that a little bit here while I go through what the other cards are that you have.
Yes.
So we got a gold soccer card. I'm not familiar with this player.
You know, in this product for soccer, there wasn't too many rookies to chase, but he's somebody that's mediocre.
Okay,
So his price is not too bad, not too crazy.
but it's a gold out of 10.
It's a gold out of
So that's pretty cool. Then we got another Amen Thompson, Future Legends.
Yeah, 25.
Okay, this is, I know him. He's one of your all-time great goalkeepers, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Beautiful auto of that. Harrison, actually, my son Harrison showed me some of his highlights one day. So I know he's one of
He's one of a kind.
one of a kind for sure. Colin Sexton, so that's a nice auto from Noir, out of, what is that out of? 99. Not a rookie, but a nice auto. People like the Noir cards a lot in the final. Oh, that's cool. Look at that, a Patrick Mahomes Red Ice rookie from 2020 Prism, PSA 9. And that's not numbered, but that would be a short print, just being the Red Ice variation of that. These ones you're interested in potentially selling?
If I can get something, I just, I'm looking to sell it
Or possibly grade
or
it?
possibly great.
Yeah, understood on that. What are you seeing on this one, Sammy?
So his brother has a sale.
Okay.
Out of 3. It did $285.
$285 raw out of 3.
So I'd probably put them around the same. Amen definitely a little more. Probably around 325, 350, that range, but not a crazy amount more.
Is that a card that we would be interested in picking up?
Now, with not a lot of sales, it depends.
It's an attractive one for the showcase.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
It would definitely be, if we were interested, it'd definitely be more at that 325 value.
We would be offering you $228 in cash, or we would be offering you $260 in store credit.
Okay.
If you wanted to do that.
Cool.
All right, so while you're thinking about that, we're gonna price out some of these other cards and figure out what we could offer on these. All right, so I'm gonna go into Market Movers and I'll use our slab scan feature for this card. And it finds it right away. So this one last sold for $65, it looks like. Had some sales prior to that of $46, $80, $52, $65, so it's been bouncing around a little bit, but I think we can put $65 as the price on that one.
So we have a sale direct comp at 125 on that one.
Okay.
It's about a $7 card.
7, uh-oh, people
Yeah.
don't like Colin Sexton's game so much anymore, huh?
No.
Oh, that's a shame, that's kind of a nice card. Okay, so here it is, this is the base one. So it's about a $20 card. All right, so Sammy's looking up this one now, the Amen Thompson Future Legends out of 25.
I'd probably put it around like 25. You had a Donruss rated rookie gold laser to 25, do 40.
So yeah, about 25 bucks probably. Okay, so to recap the values we have here. This card, we think the market value on that's about $325. This card, $65. There were recent sales on that one. This card, $135. We found a recent sale on that. This card, $20. There's recent sales on that as well. This card, $7. Unfortunately, Colin Sexton's autograph, not super hot on the market these days. And then this card around $25. We couldn't find a recent sale on that, but we looked at some other similar numbered inserts from Recon and that type of thing, about $25. So a total market value at $577. Our offer to you would either be $404 in cash or $462 in store credit.
Okay. Let's do 4 or 5.
4 or 5 cash? Yeah. You got it. Let's do it. Awesome. $1 extra. There you go. $405 cash. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And now we got some nice cards for our showcases at CardsHQ. There we go. Perfect.
Awesome.
A lot of the cards that are in our showcases here at CardsHQ, they're also available for you to buy wherever you are in the world, because many of our cards are listed on CardsHQ.com. And every day we update CardsHQ.com with new cards that we bought the day before. So check often. There's always good deals to be had at CardsHQ.com. So you guys looking to sell some cards today?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do we got here?
Got Diego
So let's-
Benitez out of 5.
All right, so we got a Braves prospect, first Bowman. That's the red refractor out of 5. So for any, baseball prospect collectors out there, this is a massive card. Super cool. Okay, so I'm noticing a theme here. We got another Braves prospect. This one numbered to 150. Isaiah Drake, another first Bowman. Then we got a Nolan Ryan. That's pretty sweet. Charles LeBlanc, auto, cool. Walker Buehler, there you go. Nice auto card there. Adley Rutschman, that's cool. Stadium Club, that's a gold from Stadium Club. Is that numbered or is that just a short print?
I think it's just short print.
Yeah, it's a neat looking card. Are these all yours?
Yes.
Cool. Do you guys collect together? Is this a father-son
Yeah.
team over here?
Yep.
That's always the best. Yeah, these are nice ones. So you're looking to potentially sell all of these?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look at that Mookie Betts number to 50. Very nice. All right, you want to do that pile and I'll do that pile?
That works.
All right, so Sammy and I are going to get to work here, pricing some of these out. All right, so that's the Adley Rutschman. I wonder what that's called. Do you know what that variation's called?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so that is a variation of his standard. So that's what his base looks like. And so that is, I'm sure everybody right now in the YouTube comments knows exactly what that variation is called, but I got to figure it out right now. Let's see, there's a black and white variation, but that's not it. So I'm just doing some matching right now. I'm just looking in Market Movers to look at recent sales. Is that the sepia, perhaps? No, I don't think it's the sepia variation. All right, we're gonna keep working at it. Everyone in the YouTube comments right now is screaming at me like, "You dummy! It's the such and such variation." Let me try gold because it looked gold to me. Oh, I think it is gold. Yes, it is. That is it. See, I should have gone with my original guess. It's actually called the Gold Minted Chrome Parallel. They've been kind of selling all over the map, it looks like. One went for $27.50, one went for $56, one went for $62. So probably somewhat condition sensitive. One went for $43. So they're just, been kind of bouncing around a lot in terms of what they're going for. We'd probably kind of price average it between the last, 3 or 4 sales of it. Sammy, when you're seeing the price bouncing around, $27.50, $56.62, $43.56, where would you kind of place a value of that? Just kind of average the 4
I'd kind of place it in the middle of these two right here.
of the last 2?
Yeah, because I mean, you have May 29th and May 24th, so
Okay.
5 days apart.
So basically we're around $42 market value on that card. All right, what are you finding so far here?
This is around a $30 card.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I'd have sold that one last year, early before the season
Yeah,
started.
he was hyped for a while, right?
Yeah.
Next, I'm gonna look up that Nolan Ryan. So recent sales of that are right around 130, it looks like.
This is a $5 card.
Okay, look up the Isaiah Drake. Yeah, so Market Movers shows one sale of that, $78.
About a $20 card, the bets.
Okay. So a couple of his orange out of 25s have sold. So what I'm doing here to try to ascertain a value for this is I'm gonna look at his orange out of 25s and then look at another player and how their 25s compare to their 5s. So his orange out of 25s, the last 2 sales on that were 134 and 155. So it's probably about $140 card in an orange. So the non-auto of Lombard Jr.'s red is around 710 to 745. So I'm going to look at the orange out of 25 of his non-auto to get a similar comparison. There it is. So that one did about 330. So about half. I would say that this is probably worth 300 with the orange doing 140. That sound right to you, Sammy? Okay.
Seems about right.
What else do you got priced out there?
So this is $10 a
Walker Buehler. Okay.
and then the LeBlanc is $1.
Really?
It is.
Okay, so just to recap what prices we found. So these are gonna be the market value prices that we found on all of these. So that Adley, $42, $30, Nolan Ryan, $130. That one's $5, $75, $20 on the Mookie Betts, $300, that's the most valuable card on the Diego. And then we've got $10, $2, $2, $2. That one I think he said $1, but I gave you an extra $1 just to be nice. So let me add all those up real quick. All right, so we're at $618 total value. So that would be $433 cash or $494 on store credit. We'll make it $495 store credit if you want that.
What do you want to do?
It's up to you.
It's not up to me. You pick. We're buying new cards, so you pick.
Store credit.
You do store credit? You want to sell it?
Yeah.
All right.
$495 store credit.
It says
Deal?
sell it. Yeah.
There we go. Awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. And we've got some really cool cards for our collection. I'm super excited about the Braves prospect cards. Those two are going to play really, really well in our showcase this year. And we got a couple of other really nice big names like Nolan Ryan and Mookie Betts, and that Adley Rutschman short print, super cool as well. So those are going to be great cards to add to our showcases. We appreciate it. And I'm sure you guys are going to pick up some great cards as well with your store credit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Guys, thank you.
I got something to show you.
Okay. What is this?
It's a
oh, wow.
ticket stub from the 1938 World Series between the Yankees and Cubs, Game 2.
No way. Look at that. That's amazing. That's 90, getting close to 90 years old at this point.
It's a stub, so it's not a full ticket.
Right.
But there's only one stub graded a 6
Okay.
and 2 graded a 5.
Okay.
And this is one of the 2 that's graded a 5.
So one of the highest graded of this ever. And you can tell, I mean, look at that. It's a really nice looking
clean
stuff.
tear.
Well, unfortunately, we are CardsHQ,
Yeah.
not Tickets
Not
HQ.
Ticket Stub HQ.
We don't do much in the way of tickets, so it's not something that we would buy today. But it's awesome that you have it. I really appreciate you
I appreciate
showing
it.
it to
Thank
us.
you. And there's not obviously not too many of them that have survived after
Right.
80,
No.
85 years later.
It's an incredible piece of history.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing? I'm Jeff.
Jeremy.
Jeremy, nice to meet you. You got something in this pouch for me to look at?
I do have something in here.
All right. It doesn't look thick. It looks like we got a single thing in here. Ooh, wow. Okay. All right. That is a nice card. So that is the Nolan Ryan rookie card from 1968 Topps. Really, really iconic card. If you are talking about the top, most iconic cards of all time, it's definitely somewhere up in that list, right? Somewhere in the top 100, certainly, of the most iconic cards of all time. So this one's graded a PSA 5. And looking at the card visually, it looks like the reason why I graded a 5 is just the left, right, off center. The card image has shifted over quite a bit. Most of the other aspects of the card look pretty nice. The corners look nice, the edges look nice. What a cool card.
Yeah.
So is this something you're looking at potentially selling or trading in, or you just want to show it off as part of your collection today?
I think I want to sell this one. I actually have 2 of them.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, I always wanted this card. And I was there at the end of Nolan Ryan getting his later no-hitters.
Right.
And like that was my childhood. And I always wanted this one, and my dad bought one for me that was before grading anything, and it has a crease through Nolan Ryan. We thought we lost it.
Okay.
So at some point, I picked this one up for myself, and then we found the other one.
Okay.
So I have one at home that's raw, but it's one that's more emotional to me.
Okay.
And this one, I was like, I think it's time to get rid of it because I have a daughter that really wants to see Taylor Swift.
Ah, okay. So this could help with the mission to go see Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
I like that. I appreciate that. That's a good cause. If you're going to sell a good card and not buy more cards with it, then at least put the money towards something that creates a memory, right?
Yep.
And certainly a Taylor Swift show will create a memory for you and your daughter. So that's pretty cool. That's awesome. All right. Well, let me take a look here. I'm going to load it into Market Movers, and let me see what these things have been going for recently. Do you have like a price in mind in terms of what you're looking to get for it?
Yeah, roughly. 1,100 is a price that I know could potentially be reasonable as far as, so you have something on it?
They've been bouncing around a bit, and that's not uncommon with the vintage cards because a lot of times the eye appeal makes a pretty big difference in price. The last one of these that sold, looking here in Market Movers, sold for $950.
Okay.
Right before that it was $1,075. Before that, $1,398. So you probably had, I imagine in that sale, you probably had one that was really well conditioned, somewhere in the range of probably about $1,100 or so.
Yep.
If you're averaging through all of those, it's somewhere kind of in that range, maybe slightly over $1,100. And so 1,100 was.
That's just a number that I had seen. I mean, I've seen it go, obviously. I mean, you see the high. It's gone up as high as 1,500, dropped down a little bit. It always kind of floats in that range.
Yeah, it seems to float in that range.
Yep.
Now, I will say normally what causes the price difference is often centering. And this one being off center, not quite as appealing. So probably towards the lower end of that range. I don't think this copy is going to command the $1,300 to $1,500 price. It's probably going to be more towards the $950 to $1,075, type of price for the card.
Absolutely.
I think I would be at about $750
Okay,
in terms of cash.
$750 right now.
Yeah, I think that's about where I would be on it.
All right. I have a friend that was interested in buying it, but
Okay.
I wanted to bring it in here and see what you guys thought. Because I was actually selling some Magic cards also. And he was closer to 9.
Okay.
So let me see what he wants to do.
Okay.
And if not, then I'll come back to you.
Okay. If you've got another offer on it already, I think I could do 8 cash. But that's probably the best I could do on it. So I'd say if you've got a friend who's offering 9, definitely check with him and see if he wants to do it at 9.
Yep.
I think I could do 8 cash today if you wanted to take the cash with you and go buy those Taylor Swift concerts tickets.
How about this? I'm a big golfer.
Okay.
You've had some of those SP Game Used boxes sitting over there in the case.
Okay.
How about $750
Okay.
in one of those boxes?
Okay, that's interesting. We're negotiating around a box. Do you know what we have those boxes priced at?
$159.
$159.
I mean, they've been sitting there a while. I've been coming to the shop a bit.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them sitting over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you offered $750 cash, plus one of the boxes that we've got basically $160 value on. So it's basically $910.
Yeah.
And I'd offer $800 cash. So you're offering $910 with it being the majority cash and a little bit of product thrown in on it. I could do $725 plus the box. So if we did $25 less cash, $725 cash, throw in the box on top of it, $160 value, that gets you up to basically $885 in cash plus product for the card.
All right, but when my 65 Mickey Mantle comes back from grading, that's autographed.
Okay.
That I got autographed.
I like that.
I got autographed myself at the Cobb Galleria right down the street.
I like that.
That I sent out with you guys.
Okay.
Actually, so it should be back soon. You're gonna make me a good deal on that one.
I will give you a good offer on that one.
All right.
Sound fair?
Sold.
All right, good deal. There you go. Perfect. Awesome. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
That's a fun deal.
absolutely.
That's an awesome card. You don't see these types of cards walk into the shop every day, but when you do, it's awesome to get the opportunity to buy that. So let's get you your box and we'll get your cash for you.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, so we got 3 of those, as you said. So you got to pick out which one of the 3 you want.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the bottom back one.
The bottom back one. I like that. All right, then I'll take that up to the front counter and we'll get you all processed.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, so it looks like my son Harrison already put his store credit to use. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on?
Did you use your store credit to buy a box?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Topps Pristine.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It's a $300 box.
I like Topps Pristine. That's a soccer product we got in our shop here. Well, how did you do with your box opening?
I probably was like $50 away from making my money back.
Oh, so you did good. So you got like a couple $100 worth of cards out of it. Oh, what's your best couple here?
Probably this Oliver Kahn auto. He's an all-time great goalkeeper. He's a really good one.
Not bad at all, buddy. Not bad for some cards that you found of your brother's that he didn't even know that he had, and you helped him sell them back to the store. You got essentially a free box out of being able to do that.
I just got a free $300 box.
And a lot of cool cards now for your soccer
Cool
collection.
cards, yeah.
That's awesome. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to go to CardsHQ.com where you can shop from our showcases, including some of the cards that we bought today. They're on our website all the time at CardsHQ.com for us to ship right to you. We appreciate you watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care.